Proto-moto Des, and welcome back to another deck profile. Today we have Predaplants. So Predaplants is a really fun and unique archetype because it relies on either using your own monsters as fusion material or using your opponent's monsters that have Preda counters on them as fusion material. So let's just get right into it. So first off, we play one copy of Predaplant Heliomorphonchus, and then two copies of Dracilium Hydra. This is a extender, basically, and it also helps remove things from the field. You'll play one copy of Moray Nepenthes, and three copies of Scorpio, and two copies of Cobra. The reason why you want to play these ratios is because you want to see Cobra first, and then, or not Cobra, you want to see Scorpio first and Cobra second, because what happens is that you need a normal summon this first to bring out your copy of Darling Cobra to switch out any of polymerization cards. Next up, we play three copies of Lone Fire Blossom. This could also trigger your effect of Cobra as well, so it's a good hard normal summon, but it does negate it at some point, so be on the lookout for that. Next up, we play three copies of Predaplant Chlamydia Sundew, and then one copy of Sacrosantant, and then two copies of Bisplips, and one copy of Cordyceps, and then finally we play one copy of Triantis as our scale 8, and then as our scale 2, so we play two copies of Bufolicula. Say that 10 times fast. And then finally, for our hand traps, we play Ash. This can be also removed into other hand traps if you want to, depending on your locals. We also play one copy of Foolish Burial to send what we need to the graveyard. So typically, it could be your copy of Cordyceps or your copy of Bisplips, and then you would activate their effects later on. You also play one copy of Greater Polymerization because this will help protect your fusion monsters against being destroyed by card effects. And then you play one copy of Instant Fusion because it's all like low level fusion monsters such as Amphiomedes. And then we play two copies of Polymerization, one copy of Call by the Grave, two Predaplast, two Predaprime Fusions, two Super Polys, one Predaponics, and then two copies of Predapluning, and then one copy of Predaplanet. The trap is a bit slow in my opinion, but it allows you to get more Predaplant cards if needed when cards with Predaplant counters leave the field. So moving on to our extra deck, we play two copies of Starving Venom Predapower Fusion Dragon, and then we play two copies of Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon, and then two copies of Predaplant Trifovertum, and then three copies of your Starving Venom, and then two copies of Predaplant Dragostapelia, and then two copies of Chimera Flesia, and then two copies of the Amblomedes. Onto our side deck, we have three copies of King of the Swamp, just generic polymerization searchers, because we do play two of them. You could search out. It's just a side option if you need to. We play three copies of Dark Ruler No More, two copies of Greater Poly, an extra copy of polymerization, just because sometimes you might need it. You want to switch out for your Predaprime, and then you play three copies of Triple Tactics, another copy of Super Poly to round up playset, and then two Imperm. So thank you guys for watching this deck profile. Look forward to the replays coming up, and I'll catch you guys later. Alright, so sayonara.